Good morning, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us. Today is Friday, August 20th. I'm Madeline Wentz.
And I'm Allison Wood.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott tested positive for COVID-19 on Tuesday, but has not yet experienced any symptoms. He is currently quarantining in his mansion in Austin and is being treated with Regeneron's monoclonal antibodies. Abbott addressed the public saying, quote, "I will remain engaged every day to govern the great state of Texas."
The Taliban has reclaimed Kabul after President Joe Biden set the date to withdraw American military troops from Afghanistan. The Taliban has not held significant control over Afghanistan territory since U.S. troops first overtook them in 2001. When Ashraf Ghani, the current president of Afghanistan, left on Sunday for the United Arab Emirates, the Taliban used it as an opportunity to take back control.
Much to the excitement of children across the U.S., Toys R Us is making its return from bankruptcy with the help of Macy's department store. The toy store announced yesterday that it will sell its products in more than 400 Macy's locations nationwide beginning next year. The online shop has already launched on both Macy's website and ToysRUs.com. Its hope is that this new partnership will rival Target and Walmart's toy sales, as well as welcome back customers to an innovative yet familiar shopping experience.
Although the school year just began, PHS seniors are already planning for their next steps after high school. Diane Shaw has everything you need to know about how to select the right college for you.
College Corner is here, the segment where we prepare PHS students for college. We'll talk about deciding where to go, decorating your dorm room, and everything in between. Today, our focus is creating a list of schools to apply to. When deciding where to apply, follow the 3 cubed rule. Add 3 reach schools, 3 target schools, and 3 safety schools to your list. Mr. Story has more resources for finding your best fit.
One of my favorite tools is the Big Future product by the College Board. We also have access to Xello, Xello, so you can do a lot of research that way. You can save schools, research schools, learn about them, see beautiful pictures of the campus and everything.
But what about the costs of college?
I always encourage everyone to apply for financial aid no matter what.
Picking where to apply is a process, but keep your 3 cubed rule in mind and you'll be all right. I'm Diane Shaw, reporting for Eagle Nation News.
Prosper Volleyball has been acting its opponents on the court, while football's first scrimmage is already in the book. Grace Escobel is in studio with an in-depth recap of Eagle sports during this week's edition of Game Time.
Thanks, Madeline. Volleyball had a smashing weekend, notching wins over both Keller and Lovejoy, ending Lovejoy's winning streak during the Rockwall tournament. Senior Jaslyn Ford had a big weekend with 39 assists and 27 digs during the games. Prosper Volleyball is now ranked 9th in the 6A state rankings. However, Volleyball wasn't able to hold on to its winning streak and fell short 33-31 in the 4th set against the Wakeland Wolverines. Lady Eagles kicked off the Northwest ISD tournament with a 3-0 record in pool play by beating Hebron, Red Oak, and Southlake. The tournament will continue to take place today and over the weekend. Switching to the courts, the tennis team went up against Little Elm yesterday and came in clutch with a district win to start the season. Tennis will also compete today in a match against Birdville at 4. Football will hold a scrimmage at Children's Health against Flower Mound Marcus tonight. Next Friday kicks off the Eagles' season with an away game against South Grand Prairie. In more football news, the Dallas Cowboys lost their first 2 preseason games to the Steelers and Cardinals, 16-3 and 19-16 respectively. The Lady Eagles volleyball team officially kicked off its season last Thursday. Cross Nicholson has more on how players' attitudes of the court affected the way they play on the court and what their expectations for this year are.
Coming off of a playoff run last season, the Lady Eagles volleyball team is already making its mark on the 2021 season in its quest for another district championship and playoff run. Coach Kaufman said that her players have been building a family dynamic on their team. By building relationships off the court, the Lady Eagles are able to function better on the court.
We have everyone together every other day on B days, so we like that. We get to do character curriculum. We really want the upperclassmen to meet the freshmen and get to know them because we really are like one big family.
The Lady Eagles graduated 11 seniors last year and 5 Division I athletes, but only returned 5 starters this season.
We do have some new kids in the program that we just need to get to know them and work on our chemistry, and so I think by starting that off the court, it helps us better gel on the court.
The Lady Eagles started off their season with a 2-3 win over the Lovejoy Leopards and a 6th place finish in the Rockwall tournament last weekend.
Yeah, our expectations never change. We want to win district and we want to go far in playoffs. I would say our biggest opponent this year in district, our 2 biggest opponents would be McKinney Boyd and Denton Geyer.
Last year, the Lady Eagles tied with Denton Guyer for the district title, with McKinney Boyd right behind them.
We beat Lovejoy in 5 sets last week, and that kind of showed that we still have the expectation of being a top team in the state.
The Lady Eagles are currently competing in a tournament at Bryan Nelson High School throughout this weekend. I'm Cross Nickerson reporting for ENN.
Prosper ISD has been and still is a fast-growing school district, and it can sometimes seem a little overwhelming. Mithrakama spoke with Superintendent Holly Ferguson on this continued expansion and its impact on the Prosper community.
In recent years, Prosper ISD has seen massive growth in all areas, projecting to have over 43,000 students by the 2030-31 school year, making a large jump from the 4,480 students in the school year 2010 through 2011.
When I began my teaching career in Prosper ISD, it was in 1998. And there were only a few hundred students, and so then I came back in 2007 and we had like 2,700 students, and today we sit with 20,899.
With this growth has come immense opportunity for students, with incredible amounts of programs, clubs, and schools introduced into the district.
When you get students moving from all over the world, literally, it brings so much value and this level of learning that our kids could never get if we just kind of stayed the same small community that we had always been.
Prosper's growth is not one that was unexpected, as its education alone has been enough to attract many families into the district.
If you ask most families why did they move to Prosper, the number one reason is the education and the opportunities that we have here. They also want this very small town kind of unique feel that they get, that's kind of next level, taking ordinary to extraordinary experience, and that's what we're really good at in Prosper ISD.
As Prosper continues to grow as a town as well as a school district, its original small town feel maintains its individuality amongst other Texas districts. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Mithrakama.
There's always a lot happening in the world of entertainment. Gianna Galante is in studio with your Hollywood updates and this week's Talent Talk.
Thanks, Allison. After 13 years since facing trial, R&B singer R. Kelly returns to court in the midst of allegations of sex trafficking, kidnapping, bribery, and forced labor. The singer was accused of similar charges in the late 90s, but was eventually acquitted in 2008. Once again, throwing it back to 2008, Travis Barker, Kourtney Kardashian's boyfriend, recently flew on a plane for the first time in more than 13 years. After a plane crash in South Carolina, killing his assistant, security guard, both pilots, Barker finally spoke on getting over his fear of flying after traveling to Cabo last week. Navigating the hallways and getting to class on time this year can be quite difficult for some students. Case Spears takes a closer look at alternative ways to get through the school.
Through the Prosper District has now 2 high schools and a third one on the way. Getting to class on time in this new school year has proven to be a struggle, as nearly 3,300 students try to navigate the hallways in the 7-minute passing period. With so many individuals walking to their next classes, congestion often occurs. However, students can take alternate routes by using the back hallways that are located in the math and science wings. These stairwells are also located in the back end of the school, becoming easily accessible for students to get into. These areas often have little to no congestion, and the stairways can get you wherever you need to be in the main building. Using these alternative paths can help students not only get to class on time, but also to avoid frustrations caused by moving more slowly than desired through the main hallway areas. As Prosper ISD continues to grow and more students become a part of the Eagle Nation, PHS students are able to have more opportunities to connect with others and form new friendships. I'm Case Spears reporting for Eagle Nation News.
Students at PHS have an array of options to choose from each time they step foot in the cafeteria for lunch. Coleman Meyer has more on your lunchroom options and a useful app to help you pre-order your meals.
Compared to many other schools, PHS has a unique variety of food options for students during lunchtime. With choices such as Pizza Hut, Burger King, a taco bar, and healthy vegetarian selections, students don't have to worry about a lack of quality food. The PHS cafeteria has selections from Union Coffee Co., the Iron Skillet, Global Kitchen, and Sweet Pickles. There's also a new salad bar opening later this year. Those who don't want to wait in line can order ahead in the NutriSlice app. After downloading the app on your phone, select Prosper High School from the home screen. Select the day you want to order lunch, and click PHS Mobile. Then select the Order Ahead menu and choose which items you want to order. Finally, click the bag icon to check out. Select which lunch you are in and pick up your order at the location given at the bottom of the checkout page. Ordering is available each day until 9:20 a.m. I'm Coleman Meyer, reporting for Eagle Nation News.
That's all we have for you today, Eagle Nation. I'm Allison Wood.
And I'm Madeline Wentz. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.